Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Hopefully we're live. I just tried to take a thumbnail and it was just, so I just pushed go live. There, you got a notification. Okay, it's not quite midnight, but nearly. Let's see who wants to join me on this. Are we Thursday today? I think we're Thursday. A little bit of a midnight chat. 9 minutes to go. So I thought to come on and have a coffee. Well, I was actually going to come on about 20 minutes ago, but both children decided to come and have like conversations with me, in-depth conversations. Megan actually pulled up a stool and sat down. It's like I was kind of with a computer, totally oblivious. Mum, we're going to chat and we're going to chat now. Okay. So here we are, 22 minutes later. So good evening, everybody. Oh, I sound like Emily when I say that. It's been a bit of a funny energy today, especially with the Divine Feminines. I feel like some Divine Feminines are really feeling it. Okay. So I'd like to have a look and see what the deal is. Hi, T Rose. How have you been? How have you been, sweetie? I haven't really been chatty on the premieres. I haven't done a live since last Friday. I think that's when I've done like my kind of whole day of tarot readings. So I felt drawn to come on. Hey, one card is turned round. It's different from the rest of them. I can see what's on the other side as well. 3 of Pentacles. Excuse me, 7 of Swords. So here we are. I can't believe it's Thursday already. I think it's Thursday. What's with this energy today? Oh, I just saw the Magician. Okay. I'm even struggling to remember what this morning's reading was about. I felt like it wasn't me in my body, I know that. Emily's been sensing some energies around tonight. I might actually have a look at the contrasting energy, see if there's a contrasting energy between the masculine and the feminine energy. Let's have a look at what energy the masculine seems to be sitting in, or has been sitting in today. Let's have a look. Been sitting in the Page of Pentacles. This will make sense because you're staying strong. Good girl. Thank you so much for asking. How are you? How am I? I'm okay, sweetie. I'm all good. It's kind of like there's an acceptance of the journey that's been set forth for me, including my past journey, and just accepting that this is my path, and we just carry on. That's kind of like, how am I? Yeah. Page of Pentacles has come up. This will make a bit of sense in a moment because I'm actually pulling for the masculine side, and I picked this up actually throughout the day, is that masculines are actually in their feminine energy. Now, I would say that that was a feminine, personally. But when you read the actual meaning of the card, it says that it's a masculine. So let's have a look at the masculine's energy. Page of Pentacles. They've been giving you, well, everyone's got a page of their own, but you've got like a picture page. A picture page. The message is, the page is lost in thought, focused on the coin before him. This is the card of the scholar. The page has a thirst for knowledge and pursues it diligently. So, Page of Pentacles, that is the studier, the student. So it looks like the Divine Masculine is lost in thought. He's focused on the coin before him. I'm sure that come up today about if we said that he had the legacy. This is the card of the scholar. The page has a thirst for knowledge and pursues it diligently. I wonder if he's pursuing his path, seeing as the legacy, I want to say, the prophecy, because the Ten of Pentacles is right there next door. Okay. Oh, I've got the chills now. Let's have a look at the Divine Feminine's energy. And what energy you're actually sitting in. If you view yourself to be the Divine Feminine counterpart. So it's like the Divine Masculine counterpart here is actually in his feminine energy. Looking at this coin, I would say looking at the future. And the Divine Feminine. Let's have a look at your energy. Five of Pentacles, Divine Feminine. Both your masculine and feminine energy is tired. As a soul, it looks like the Divine Feminine, she's tired. Got the Page of Pentacles. The masculine energy seems to be wounded. So your ego might be showing its ugly face. Kind of had enough of the transition. This is about when were things, I won't say turn around. It's like you're going, when are things going to turn around for me? With the feminine here, she looks very old and frail. And I was picking up on that energy this morning. So a very tired energy from the Divine Feminine here. Let's read this. And I feel like this has been ongoing throughout winter, just with the snowflakes here. I feel like you've been carrying both of the energies, carrying yourself. Not only carrying your energy, but carrying your masculine's energy as well. Let's have a look. The Five of Pentacles. Two beggars pass a church window, but fail to see the light within. You got me begging you for mercy, yeah, yeah. Why won't you release me? Kind of the energy today, Divine Feminine. Too begging, you're begging, you're too begging. You're too begging. That could be it. You're too begging for this. It's like it's either this or nothing. And we're on a far bigger journey than that. So you're too begging, Divine Feminine. Two beggars pass a church window, but fail to see the light within. You think you've been left out? No one's been missed out. Patience, dear one. Okay. Are you so focused on your own distress that you fail to see that aid is at hand? This card could indicate errors and missed opportunities leading to financial trouble. Help is available. Don't be afraid to ask. So make sure you're asking for your angels to assist you every day. You should have left it in their hands by now. Why do you keep taking it back? You can't hand it over to God and the angels and then the next day saying, hey, I want to be back in control of this. Either you trust and have faith or you don't. So, Divine Feminine, there's no need for you to beg for anything. So are you so focused on your own distress that you fail to see that aid is at hand? This card could indicate errors and missed opportunities leading to financial trouble. And I feel like that just maybe, this is where the Divine Feminine's energy is going, as if to say, have I made an error to follow this path, especially if it's kind of upheavaled you, especially in the material world, when it comes to money, having to manage alone. But that's the whole point of it, isn't it, guys? Bringing heaven down to earth. Okay, so in heaven we don't have financial worries, and we have archangels that are quite willingly there to assist us however we need. Why? Because we're a divine feminine. So please don't forget that. Help is available, so don't be afraid to ask. Let's find out some more. Oh, okay. Divine Masculine, they've left us a card behind. Their calling card. Are you seeing the signs? Or are you just like refusing to see them because you believe that you are right? Okay. It's something to do with you being trapped in the illusion. All is not as it seems. Right, so Divine Masculine's calling card. Hey! Here comes a calling with the legacy. I actually feel like the Divine Masculine gets the calling card. He'll get the message from the Divine, if he's meant to. If he's the true Divine Masculine, he'll receive the message and he'll be given, that was the name of today's reading. Divine Masculine, I'm sure it was today's reading. Yes, because it was something about the title. I can't remember what it was. Something about you're being shown. You're being shown what to do and the messages are getting through to the Divine Masculine. But you have to remember what I said in my reading this morning. I've only just woke up. I don't really feel like talking. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Which you can see the masculine in his feminine energy, very balanced. Divine feminine, you're so unbalanced. Oh. Seriously, you deserve like an eye roll from the Divine Masculine. It's like, you can't really give up now, can you, Divine Feminine? Not when they've just got their act together. Or if they just received their axe. Okay. Anyway, a large pentacle. Hi, Moon Cookie. How are you, sweetie? Oh, a large pentacle in the sky rests upon a bed of lilies, surrounded by golden clouds. Aces signify largesse and new beginnings. Here come pennies from heaven. It's the only way you're going to get any kind of abundance is when it's divinely delivered. The only way you're going to get any abundance is when it's divinely delivered. That's when you stop striving in the physical. Anticipate a new career, sudden prosperity, opportunities for tremendous growth. So I would say the Divine Masculine that has received the money. Show me the money. They've got some money. Why would he growl at me like that? I'm not even Jasper's there growling at me. Why would you growl at me like that? Have you got the money? He's hissing at me. You're not even funny. Have you got the money? Look, maybe it's coming tomorrow. I don't know. Did you ask for the money? This cat is seriously growling at me. Why are you stopping with me? Well, apparently the money's going to be delivered to you, Jasp. Fucking hell. Right. So the money's coming to the masculine. He's got his hands on the money. Divine Feminine, it's like that's like the area where you could use some assistance. Right, what's going on with you, Divine Feminine? Now, the Divine Masculines, it's left a card behind again. Okay, do we take this for the feminine? It keeps leaving this card behind, a calling card. Let's see what. Please, can you stop just like hissing at me? I'm not even like doing anything. I'm just chatting. Do you want to come for a cuddle? I'm not sure if I should really invite you over for a cuddle while you're like hissing and growling at me. Would you like to come over? I don't know what's up, Jasp, really. Was it something I said? Right, I'll take it that's a yes then. I thought I had issues. No money, no honey. How is everyone this evening? Well, Jasper's getting closer and growling at us. I've never heard anything like it, guys. I could actually show you him. You right? Are you going to stop growling now? I turn the camera on you. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I've done. Upset my boy now because I said he's got the money. It's not about the money. Jeez, give some honey. Right. Safe travels. All is well. Enjoying the reading. Awesome. Okay. You don't like to share his money. He's gonna learn now. Yeah. Otherwise, be nice. Jasper, he's gone. Lily's come downstairs now. Her and Tia was fighting earlier. Fighting over the money? Seriously, if there's ever any fighting over money, do you know what I do? I walk away. I will not fight over money. That's one thing I will never ever fight over. If someone wants to take money, it's just like, okay. But the point I just picked up here was he don't like to share his money. I think that's a big issue, I believe, maybe with the masculines. They don't like to share their money. They wouldn't have been given this money unless they had an idea in their mind in a very productive, it's a holy, I was going to say holy. I was thinking of the whole world, something that's going to benefit, our world on a larger scale. To be delivered this type of abundance, it means that the Divine Masculine's got a very good idea. He's been put in charge of this money. So they are going to have to share it responsibly. If they don't, their legacy would just be taken away. It would just be taken as quick as what is given. Okay. So really, Divine Feminine, in a way, you're better off to kind of, why would he ever, is that they're growling at me again when I hold this card up? This is a state for you not to feel uncomfortable in. You have to seek uncomfortability until you become comfortable in all situations. So this shouldn't be something to scare you. It really is kind of showing you that you are on the right track and you're going through the transition. Let's have a look at this other card that's been left behind here. 9 of Rods. Very much you're needing to be strong in your masculine energy, Divine Feminine. So you're going to have to... Seriously. There's no need for it, Jasper. I can't even talk to him, but I'm going to shh. Like his whole mouth goes back. That's never happened before, guys. There is an irritability coming through. I've never heard anything like it. I'm picking up about Band of Brothers as well, the band here. Maybe I just need to like... I'm not actually scared by you though, am I? You just got sleepy? Yeah, that's been happening. They're tired, Moon Cookie. The Divine Masculines are tired. And it seems to be like coming through the Divine Feminine's energy. Because at the moment, it looks like the masculines are looking at this pentacle that they've been given. They're in their feminine energy. So I feel like they're actually, that might be why he's kind of hissing, is because they have every intentions of sharing it. If they're in their feminine energy, they're going to be more caring and nurturing and sharing and loving and all that other delicious stuff. And we have the divine feminine in a very deflated masculine energy, having to delve really deep for any kind of spiritual assistance, having to have faith in the spiritual support that there is. So it's like, it just sounds like air, like it's going shh. Well, I can't really. Come here. The Nine of Rods is about being spiritually strong. You're not fighting this. Actually, you shouldn't really be fighting anything anymore. There's no kind of fighting. Especially if you're still trying to fight against the divine. Let's have a look at this. Nine of Rods. Divine Feminine, this is your energy. Already wounded. A worried man braces for the next salvo. This is the eye of the storm. The situation will worsen before it improves, but you are prepared. What the fucking news am I bringing? What the fucking news? What fucking news am I bringing? Oh, things need to worsen before they improve, Divine Feminine, but you're prepared. It's going to be okay, Jasp. Jasp. It's going to be okay. Come on, lay on this cushion. You might come on. Come and lay on here with us. Come on. Come on. Come and lay on here with us. Well, I could put it on my lap. Oh, jeez. I won't put it on my lap then. Why did you run over if you're just going to like... I don't have anything that can hurt you. You know the guys can hear you. I read that, didn't I? TiVo said, turn up the volume. The volume of your driving. Do that, man, Cookie. That's what TiVo's put. Turn up the volume of your driving, MC. Bless them, Father. Thank you for showing us what you want us to know. Of course. Moon Cookie, DM called. I didn't answer. Well, DM Spirit kept me up late. Finally, I said it's time for bed. I had kind of like that conversation last night. I seem to have that conversation every night. So this could be like the lack of sleep. TiVo, same for me last night. So this could be, for me, I'm just kind of used to not sleeping now. And at some point, it does feel like, oh, okay, it does feel like you're burning the candle at both ends. This would make sense, wouldn't it, guys? If we're in our masculine and feminine energy and you're trying to keep the flame alight from both bloody ends. It's like, hold on, I've got to, what am I in? Am I in my masculine energy? Am I in my feminine energy? And then trying to balance it out. It's all right. It's all right. We've got it. We've got this. Listen. We're tough. My DM just came into his inheritance. There you go. If he's just come into it, then, and it's been delivered and signed, sealed, delivered, I was going to carry on going, he's yours. So that's very interesting. Well, at least it opens up opportunities for him for change, Moon Cookie. Sometimes the financial side of things, when it turns around for you and you've got some money, it can do you the world of good. Just actually how you feel. It can take your mind off of the other stuff, can't it? The stuff that the Divine Feminine's focusing on. You really don't want both of you to be in this energy. So, Divine Feminine, you've got this. They keep our energy occupied because they feel something. or they don't want us to feel something. I've been kind of doing sessions with people and actually like getting them to read the cards and kind of helping them to tell me the message that's coming through. And I done this morning, and what came out with it was really weird because it was a temperance card and it was a blending. But they said to me, they said, I can't see what's going on there. And it's like they don't want me to see. And that was with temperance. I said, oh, that's interesting that you would say that. Carry on. So there was definitely something that was being hidden in the cards this morning. It's like your eyes will only take you to what they want you to see. And at the moment, it might be that you're, just as the board meeting said, it's time to face your worst fear. And your worst fear is that you were wrong, Divine Feminine. You're wrong about it all. You're wrong about, listen, this is an example. This isn't the truth. Wrong about thinking that person could be your Divine Masculine. Is there even anything that exists like a Divine Masculine and a Divine Feminine? And I mean, God, is there this energy that's known as God who delivers us miracles? And you might just be going around in this cycle where you're just like, you lost your faith a little bit on actually what's happening. And it's quite, I was going to say, it's quite common for this to occur when you're just on the cusp. Bit irritated. Like my boy. I really don't know what that was all about. He wasn't doing it earlier. He's having cuddles earlier on. Really nice cuddles. Oh, that's a lie, actually. He was on Emily's lap and, well, he was having cuddles, but then he went to Emily. And I asked him if he was okay. I said, give me like a sign with your paw. And he held out his paw, so I held his paw. And then Emily looked at me and she's like, I'm not sure if he likes that. And he actually got up, jumped down. So I've probably upset him since I tried to hold his hand. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. Yeah, tell you something. I think you'll understand. Jasper, I just want to hold your hands. You're just too cute. Even under all your little growls. The money topic, he got mad and hung up. Oh, yeah. Let's have a look. I've missed some. Okay. So T. Rose said they keep our energy occupied because they feel something. Moon Cookie says, you're right, T. And then that's crazy. Was T. Rose's response. Moon Cookie, it has to be something because Lucy's reading on point. Thanks, Moon Cookie. Yeah, my readings, yeah, I reckon. Yeah, they're on. I don't doubt my readings. It's going on somewhere. This is a proved fact. Yes, it's all real. It's just not heard of as of yet. Come on. I can't think of a time in history when power couples, Divine Masculines, Divine Feminines, have been known. I mean, we've had our powerful men, haven't we, that apparently have had a good woman behind them. But what happens when you bring that energy forward and you have a power couple? Right. So let's have a look at more of this legacy, because it's very interesting that it looks like the masculine energy who are settled in their feminine energy, they've embraced love. I want to say they've actually embraced the prophecy, their future that's been laid out for them, planned out, laid out. It's not like the Divine Masculine doesn't get a say. It's like once they surrender, they actually get to co-create with the Divine. The Divine will not, we have free will, and always will have free will. Whether our choices are the best ones, we find that out, don't we? But when you actually get to co-create with the Divine, that's when you become the miracle maker. Let's have a look at what cards here. Divine Masculine. Well, we can see you actually in your masculine energy now. Look what he's got in his hand. The World. So for Temperance to kind of not let me see, or didn't want to tell us what was going on this morning, it looks like the masculines have been balanced out in their feminine energy. Now they have the World in their hand and a rod to offer. The other rod is normally securely fixed down. Can I see if it's... I'm not letting us see. Normally that's strapped to the wall. It's secure. This could be also the Divine Masculine is feeling maybe not as insecure as you, Divine Feminine, but not maybe as balanced as what they're showing on the outside. Okay, but still wanting to, they're wanting to extend an offer of passion. There's something about testing their strength here, because I could feel the weight of the ball. First of all, I wondered if I was actually going to roll this ball. I didn't feel like it was like Skittles or bowling, as in like knocking down 10 pins, 10-pin bowling. I felt it was more along a green. What the kind of throws like, the weight of... You'd have to have a couple of practice ones, wouldn't you, to see how far that ball gets to hit like the mark. There you go. Now this could be actually... oh, I felt... Okay, I feel this energy of... But it's exactly what I was saying about the legacy will only be given when it's used for like holy purposes for the whole world. And I felt like that's extending further and further. So it's like the first attempt might be that you only visualize, you know, let's just say helping like the area that you're in. And then you can kind of think, well, actually, I might be able to help out my country. And then, well, then we go a bit further, don't we? And it's like, well, help the country. I'm sure I can help out the whole wide world. And he's got it in his hands. I like that as well. Because I like the feeling that it's actually the masculine that's given the abundance rather than the feminine having all the abundance and then the masculine. They don't really feel like much of a provider, do they? If you've got to kind of ask your feminine for money. Anyway, right, should we read this? Two of Wands. How are we doing for time? The time's over this side. 0024. I don't know why I looked over that other side. Two of Rods. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world. It says he's got the whole wide world in his hands. It's all within reach. You're strong enough to change your dreams into reality. Be bold. So masculine's been testing his strength here. He's strong enough. So I feel like when he's on a roll, on his next roll, I don't know what that would mean. When he's on his next roll. So it's like when he's on his next high flying peak, that's going to reach you, Divine Feminine. That's what I feel. But let's find out what's going on your side. Because it's kind of like it doesn't really matter what I say. Unless you believe it yourself, you're not going to believe me, are you? It doesn't matter what I say to you. I can get on here every day and tell you that universe is sorting it out and no one's being missed out and it's coming, and then you forget. It's okay. We can keep reminding each other. Divine Feminine, let's have another card. Death. You actually look like you have more colour in you than the masculine. So I do feel like this is a strong masculine energy that's sneaking into your divine feminineness, trying to unsettle you a bit. You do remember, don't you, how the divine masculine actually, how their energy does unsettle you. How, like, that's one thing that really, as a divine feminine collective, not many things really faze us, if anything, apart from the divine masculine. And we have to learn to deal with that, not be afraid of them, not allow them to faze us. Not allow them to faze us. Don't allow them to like phase you out of the picture. It's like, this is your picture that you're creating. This is your manifestation. This is your desire, your image. Should we say that? Your vision. And it's like, okay, now the divine masculine's got that part of the vision. Like, you're going to phase yourself out of the picture. Don't be silly now. They're just waking up. That there just really represents the third energy. And also it can come through with divine feminine. You still have some inner child healings to do regarding abandonment issues. Hi, Laurie. Your DM is changing for the better? Of course. You didn't think he was going to be changing for the worse, did you? You're still here listening while I drive. Oh, bless her. I just say that because it's just reminding us that Moon Cookie's still here. You're always here, Moon Cookie. Okay, so now we have the transformation energy, divine feminine. Nurture yourself and this situation and your inner child and your ego. Let's read the death card. You're pulled over at the moment? Okay. Death. A skeletal rider on a pale horse bears the banner of a white rose. This card usually indicates rebirth or transition rather than physical death. You're not dying, divine feminine. Accept change so that rebirth can occur. Let go of past issues holding you back. It's just some healing that needs to be done here, divine feminine. It does look like the divine masculine is kind of waiting for this to occur. He can feel it. Right then, let's have some more guidance. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what the adjoining energy is. Judgment. Again, you've got the three energies here. The masculine, the feminine, your inner child. I believe the masculine, when they decide to heal and to tackle their deep issues and challenges, they can go very deep, deep within, and won't emerge until those issues have been resolved. If they have their hands on the legacy, they've resolved all these issues. Okay. Know it, feel it, and take on board the guidance to do the same yourself. Because you're just going to leave yourself behind when this is what you've been working towards. Okay, being whole and complete and feeling that within yourself, oneness, then you can attract in the one. Let's read this judgment card. Are you ready? Because these guys have got like their hands up, they're next. Even the angel saying, you're next. You're next. No one's been missed out, but you do need to be ready. You do need to have a clear conscience, a clear space for entry. Clear out your space, especially of anything that's toxic, and it just does seem divine feminine. You've been asking your divine masculine to have faith, to believe all this time that all will be well and all will work out as it's meant to. And then you've kind of just lost the plot a little bit yourself here. So let's look at the Judgment card. It says, ruled by Pluto, the god of the underworld. An angel sounds a trumpet, suggestive of the final judgment. This is a card of transformation. A fresh start is possible. It is time to forgive and forget, or perhaps do some soul searching. A promotion may be in the works. You want to be promoted to be the Empress. The Empress has an emperor. Right, we need to find out some more. Let's go to the journey of love. We'll get a message for the masculines. How long have I been on for? 41:44. Okay, divine masculines. I don't know if that went in reverse, but it's gone to the floor. Interesting. It's gone to the floor. I didn't know if it had gone in reverse. And there's nothing negative. This card here said it come from like the underworld. It's Judgment Day. Oh, it's the final judgment. And the divine masculine's in the light field. Where are you, divine feminine? Darkness. Okay, what are you doing now? I mean, that's where you thought the divine masculine was, didn't you? It's not there anymore. It's going to be a sad, lonely place waiting there in the dark. Okay, look to the light, divine feminine. But first, let's have a look at what's going on with the divine masculine. Divine masculine, you are very open to the other side. The veil that separates the worlds is very fine for you. For there is much love in your heart, and love exists beyond all barriers, including those of time, distance, and even death. If you wish to communicate with those that have passed on, do so through your heart. If you want to communicate energetically with your beloved, even though you are separated in physical location, then you can do so now. Can you hear me? It feels like I'm whispering. Can you hear them, divine feminine? Are you getting the messages? Are they getting through? Because they're getting through to the divine masculine, and he's talking to you. Divine masculine, also you have contact and you're in touch with your ancestors who have made their transition as well. So if you wish to communicate with those that have passed on, divine masculine, do so through your heart. And if you want to communicate energetically with your beloved, even though you are separated in physical location, then you can do so now. And continue to do this, or have the confidence to be able to do this, divine masculine, because I'm telling the divine feminines to listen up. okay, and to receive the messages. They're everywhere, guys. If your physical abilities are, oh, they're not physical. If your physical abilities, well, there's no mistakes, is there? And these are really cards of the physical. And this is the card of spirit, passion. I swear, electronics today, guys. Electronics have been speaking to me. My washing machine will not shut up. I was cleaning my downstairs bathroom and it just kept going. The washing machine's going. And it just kept going to me, beep, 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 beep. And earlier on, I even called Megan. I said, what's going on with the washing machine? Because I'll be sitting here and then all of a sudden I can hear this beep, 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 beep. And it was just flashing. 10, 38, 10, 38, 10, 38. And me and Meg just sat there like just watching. I said, what's going on with my washing machine? What did Jamie say? Jamie said that the oven made a noise at him the other day. My oven doesn't make a noise as far as I'm aware. So I think like technology, I was listening to something earlier and I don't know if it was actually like on the video I was watching or but whether or not it was actual interference, but it started going like, oh, okay then. Listen, it's a strange world. So if your psychic abilities are opening and you need confirmation or reassurance, accept this message of guidance as being such. So you can communicate divine masculine with your divine feminine and also with those that have passed on. Okay. Oh, it goes on to say this as well. Those who have passed on can be received fully and peacefully into the light, and your love guides them home. The messages that you sense in your own heart that come from unconditional love, that uplift and reassure, can be trusted. This is beautiful, divine masculine, for you to be able to feel all this love around you and to be able to connect with it and trust in that connection. The light is so close to you, beloved. It surrounds you as glow from within. Oh man, who's lit up? The men are. Look at the colours of the skies here, guys, for the masculines. This is beautiful. This is really what you wanted to hear. You just become so used to hearing, like, I don't know, all the negative shit about what they're not doing. This oracle brings you guidance that you are connecting with a field of awareness that is real and that you are protected by light as you do so. May the force be with you. It is confirming that there is nothing for you to fear and that those that have passed on or will pass on in the future will always be safely held in love. It is also confirmation that there are very real bonds that connect you to your loved ones, past, present, and future, that are beyond the confines of time and space. And I felt here as if the divine masculine had like kind of, a glimpse into like the prophecy. He knew what his future plans were. He's had a glimpse into, well, past, present, and into his future as well. Let's read the poem. So lovely for the divine masculine. Listen, when I'm in love, I am not afraid to be any part of me. I let it all be free for the world to know. And when I'm ready to love, I will create a reflection of who I am. And we will shed our fears, complete our past, and trust love to be our guide. So, divine feminine. When the divine masculine's ready to love, he's going to create a reflection of who he is. And we will shed our fears, complete our past, and trust love to be our guide. Can you do it, divine feminine? Can you do it? Let's have a look. I think, okay, I can see here, well, Moon Cookie, I think that's her DM's mother. Well, I know that for sure. BM's mother passed a few weeks ago. Oh, she corrected herself, bless her. His mum and I were very close. I miss her, and she was for me as his wife. T-Rose, bless her transition, and I send your DM love and light to comfort. You have a new spirit guide. Kurt has been playing with my hair when I drive, and then his name was on business park names and roads. Welcome, Moon Cookies DMs, Mama. Yes, she does. Okay. Right, my DM's close to his grandpa, and he's been diagnosed but will be healed. Either way, he'll be healed. Either way, it'll be healing. T-Rose. Okay. Right. Oh, we're getting another card for the Divine Feminine. Got to work on my posture. Emily said that she's found she's been like slouching over. She's got to work on her posture. Divine Feminine, should we get you a card? We've got it. We got it. Why is yours in reverse? Without nothing, there is everything. It's in reverse, like, well, without nothing, there's nothing, is there? Oh, Divine Feminines. Within nothing, there is everything. Let's take this message. Divine Feminine, from a point of stillness, a moment, a complete universe is opening up to you, endlessly expanding. Your every thought and intention sends ripples of consciousness through the universe. What a creative being you are. Well, what are you actually creating up in your mind? Hopefully not nightmares, not your worst fears. You are sending consciousness into motion, bringing your creation into being. I told you it was your creation. With every inner desire and every whispered wish. The Divine heard them all. You don't have to keep praying and praying. Oh, Divine, please help out in this situation. I hand my Divine Masculine over to you. And the next day you're like, I'll have him back because I think I know better than you, Divine. It's like, come on. It says the universe receives your yearning and aspirations with open arms, returning them to you as manifestation in your life. What is really in your heart? Open your arms, sigh. Speak your heart truth aloud to the loving universe and receive it as your destiny manifesting now. This oracle brings a message to you. Guess what? Something that you want is on its way to you. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere, no sign on the horizon to give you hope, yet it is coming to you anyway. It is spiritual law that you cannot be denied the manifestation of your heart's desire. Trust and remain open to the tide of universal love rushing towards you, swelling within you now. The poem, the wind moves gently. Through trees, quiet water flows. Life's song calls softly. Killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life. The pearl threaded. This is about communicating. Can you see? So we best read this, hadn't we? Best do. It's 444 there. What's the time here? Why do I keep looking over there? Well, it was 0044. It's 4-5 now. But thank you, T, because I can see that I don't have much left on mine. 30% battery power. Let's deal with that now. Green lights, please. There you go. Okay, card number 38. The pearl threaded. Though we labour through the illusion of individuality and have to face our inner challenges in solitude, our spiritual transformation is not an independent event, nor is it for our victory alone as we approach the enlightened way of all-embracing love. Each human being is a pearl on the Divine Mother's garland, gradually assuming lustre and revealing beauty, worth and radiance over many lifetimes. And this is the adjoining energy, guys, for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Together, we are creating a precious offering in return for her gift of life. We can learn to draw on the collective effort to allow our own journey to become integrated into the journey of the group without being weighed down, and instead to be lifted up. To do this, we honour the thread that connects each of us as one divine being, just like the various fingers that belong to the one hand. Then we honour the pearl essence of our divine nature, that we are capable of growth and transformation, becoming divine beauty. This oracle brings you a message. You are to shift your perspective to allow all groups that you are involved in to become a source of energetic lifting rather than depletion. You're not allowed to allow your divine masculine, your internal divine masculine, to bring you down anymore, divine feminines. If they're not allowing it, and they're not allowing their divine feminine energy to run away with their emotions inside of the actual divine masculine's vessel, then you really need to learn how to control how you still get triggered by the divine masculine's energy. If a group you are involved in cannot do this for you, then you may not be in vibrational resonance, and it may be time to seek a group that is more energetically supportive of your vibration. Trust your feelings and don't be scared to open up and allow yourself to connect with others. That way you can truly know if a group or gathering is for you, or if you need to move on. But do trust that you are not alone on your journey, and the soul connections that will nourish you will draw you to them like strands of pearls on the Divine Mother's necklace. Hearts apart, remember love, and time stand still. Within nothing there is everything, Divine Feminine. Hearts apart, remember love, and time stands still. Tivos, I've always thought it's a lot of praying though. Tivos, give me a green light. I'm ready to go right now. You can give yourself the green light. Tivos. But maybe on the 144,000 are regular peeps. But maybe the 144, that's what we come from though, isn't it? Regular peeps. I mean, it's like we shine individually. You would know who the 144,000 are. They're the ones that have done the work. They're light workers. So they understand how to transmute darkness into light. It does say the foolishness of the message preach will put to shame the scholars. I can't even work that one out. And the brain doesn't even want to. It's like, oh. Okay, let's have a look at the power of love. Activation cards. Oh, we've been on for 1 hour and 11 seconds. I'm going to get this wrapped up soon, guys. Let's give it until like 1 o'clock. That's 9 minutes. Divine Masculine, can we have a look at your power levels when it comes to love? You've got forgiveness. That's beautiful. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. It really does suggest, Divine Feminine, that you could be maybe the only one who's holding on to the past now and allowing it still to hurt you. Oops, put to shame the wisdom of the scholar. I'm not doubting what you're saying there, T-Rose, darling. That came up today, wasn't it? It's just like, it's just too much energy trying to figure out everything. I mean, we have sign synchronizations. I've got like cats just hissing at me for no apparent reason. Unless they're sensing an energy that's around. Was you getting jealous? There's definitely an energy around today. Even Emily picked it up this evening. So forgiveness, Divine Masculine, is the cornerstone of love. To be fully aligned with the power of love requires complete forgiveness of self and others. You may find this hard to accomplish because you are letting your ego be in the driver's seat. Not at the moment, Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine's got that one. When you can't forgive, it is the ego holding on to past hurts and the feelings of not being in control. Forgiveness will remove old blockages and causes of emotional distress, allowing love energy to work through you. By forgiving, you are not excusing or condoning a particular behaviour. Instead, you are willing to understand the lesson being presented. You are not necessarily obligated to reconcile. You can forgive and choose not to involve yourself with that person or situation again. The saying, forgive and forget, is a misnomer, for you should never forget a lesson. Bless the experience, but always remember what you learned from it. When you forgive, you open yourself up to the positive and loving experiences that the universe wants to bestow upon you. Now there is room for them in the space formerly taken up by babysitting those horrible and toxic feelings. I'm so proud of the Divine Masculine. Okay. Let's carry on. Didn't take long, did it? Divine Feminine's gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Gratitude. When you live in gratitude, you are acknowledging the universe your appreciation for every event that occurs in your life. Be thankful for each experience, whether you label it good or bad. Because without it, you will not evolve. Granted, heartbreaking things happen in this physical dimension, but if you look upon them as lessons to learn, as opposed to misfortunes inflicted on you, you glimpse the bigger picture. Everything can be a gift. As you consciously experience gratitude, you are mindful that even the simplest aspects of your life are wondrous and miraculous. With this outlook, your focus is placed on abundance consciousness, not on lack. As you acknowledge source energy, you expand your awareness and come to realize that you are part of something much larger than yourself, and that every moment is precious. And that's what I was saying about how When T-Rose asked me how I am, I said, I'm doing okay. Acceptance of my path, the past, the present, and the future path. Just an acceptance of my journey, all of it. Shall we look at the adjoining energy of love? Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. If you're looking for results, Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine, he's getting the results, okay? Why are you not getting results? Have a look at your thought patterns. What's the cause? And then what's the effect of that? I keep like losing the book, it's right there. And it's the same colouring as the Divine Masculine card. They're understanding the law of cause and effect, guys. Because they've activated the power of love in order to release past hurts. And Divine Feminine, you need to fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you in all its forms. Because we've got cause and effect here. So interesting, because it wants me to see the card underneath, which also is of the same patterning. 3 in a row. Okay, it seriously slid off as well. I can't see what it is, but let's read cause and effect. The adjoining energy here of cause and effect. The circumstances that you are living in at this exact moment are a direct result of all the thoughts that you have created. Thoughts are real. They are made up of energy, colour, and density, designed and propelled by your intention. The universe, in turn, will perfectly respond to the thought energy you have created. If you desire a life full of love, happiness, and abundance, you must be mindful of your thoughts, because you are the director of your destiny. Think of yourself as a magnet, attracting to you what you send out. It is imperative that your thoughts be of a high vibration, because the energy of judgment and condemnation will find its way back to you. What you sow, you will reap. So make it a daily practice to monitor your thoughts and let love be your guide. Beautiful. Especially with that judgment day, the last judgment. Make it your last judgment. Be done with it. No more judging. It is imperative that your thoughts be of a high vibration, because the energy of judgment and condemnation will find its way back to you. What's underneath this? Ownership. Oh, we had this one yesterday. Divine Masculine took on the guidance. Taking responsibility. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. Well, Divine Feminine, it's over onto your side today. It's time to take responsibility. Ownership of your vibrational alignment and what it causes you to attract in the physical, as you know it does. To be honest with you, the universe doesn't really give a shit about any of the other stuff that's going on. It's just really worrying about, it's not even worrying. It just matches your vibrational alignment. The other stuff is all the distractions, okay? They're not really focusing on whether or not what the cause of that is. They just focus on the effect it has on you. If it has a negative effect, then it's just going to bring you more of that. And if you turn it into a positive effect, well, listen, you know the deal, guys. Okay. Ownership. You have reached a pivotal place in your spiritual journey. You are able to take full responsibility for all your actions, thoughts, and words in this and other lifetimes. You may now step back and view your experiences objectively, realizing that you are an evolving spiritual being. Each day has brought with it a new insight into yourself and the world around you. You don't look back on particular situations as failures. Instead, you view them as valuable feedback, providing information you need in order to learn, understand, and grow. You take ownership of your choices, aware that as a responsible being, you cannot blame your behaviour on another. Everything you experience is a reflection of what is within you. Recognizing that what you say can either enlighten or depress, you now speak with a purpose. You choose positive and empowering words, thoughts, and deeds, the cornerstone of a healthy and soulful existence. And one of the other cornerstones is forgiveness that the masculine has. It's a pretty cool message. I actually want to get you a colour therapy card. Oh, it's okay. It's 11127. I've got no coffee left. It's like the littlest dribble in there. I was just singing my sinking text. Oops. I don't know. Oops. I did it again. Let's have a colour divine masculine for you guys. Bronze divine masculine. Strengthen your body. You're becoming extremely strong. Looks a little bit like chocolate. Lickable. A lickable body. Okay, loose. It says bronze. I can see that. It's 14, the number of temperance. Okay. Comes after the gap because we go from 8 to 14. Bronze inspires strength, wisdom, and love, helping you to get promotions, bringing wealth into your life, and attracting the right people into your business. Bronze also aids in successful negotiations, teaching people to trust their instincts. Use bronze to break destructive emotional patterns, release irrational fears and anxieties, and flush toxic thoughts and feelings out of your body. Allow the bronze ray to bring strength and vitality back to your body. This is just so awesome. The divine masculines are in a real good position of strength. Strengthen your body. Focus on any part of your body that needs to be strengthened and place your hands on this part of your body. Breathe into it and visualize a bronze thread coiling around that part of your body, stitching it together and strengthening it. Say, Divine Spirit, surround me with the bronze ray of light, which will heal, strengthen, and rejuvenate my body. Thank you. Then imagine a bronze ray of light bathing the system of your body that relates to the part of your body you are working on until it looks clear, clean, and vibrant. And picture that part of your body being strong and healthy. Okay, let's get a card for the Divine Feminines. Hi KB, how are you doing? Facts are facts. I am positive about what happened in my situation. Definitely good lessons learned. Truth always stands. Oh, truth always stands. Truth stands always. Orange, Divine Feminine. Nurture yourself. Card number 16. Orange helps to heal, digestive ailments, as well as chest and kidney disorders. It also assists with the treatment of asthma, fear, loneliness, spasms, tension, inflammation, colds, and depression. Improve your immunity, vitality, and stamina, and awaken your sexual and creative energy with orange. Allow orange rays to increase your happiness and confidence. Okay, nurture. Picture yourself floating in a bath of warm, soft, orange liquid. Your muscles, mind, and body totally relaxed. Let the orange liquid penetrate your lungs and respiratory system to clear away all toxicity, tension, and fear, and replace them with feelings of resilience, happiness, and confidence. Say, I am a beautiful divine being who deserves to be nurtured and supported. I'm now willing to receive care, gentleness, and kindness from others. Next one's tangerine. Be spontaneous, have fun. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. Where do I want to leave you guys? Where do I want to leave you? Well, hopefully in a happy space. That would be good, wouldn't it? You decide. Who do you want to finish with? A message from who? Oh, no coffee, Lucy. Don't go there again. Okay. You want a hot bath now? I'd like a hot orange bath like that. That sounded quite divine. I'm going to visualise that later. The respiratory system. I can't do these long words. Who would you like to finish? Who would you like a message from, guys, to end with? Lily's a bit irritated over there. Jasper's asleep. Although he does have his head buried into an awesome cushion. It says awesome on it. Okay. Not when he growls at me. Should I make a decision? I was thinking the Mother Mary. I don't know. I just want to be scolded about anything. Listen, it's I like digging all this stuff up. It's good to kind of hear, Divine Feminine, you let yourself slip a bit. Wrong time. And it's like, yeah, okay, that's cool. Well, hopefully we dealt with our egos, that it is what it is, isn't it? We'll be told whatever we need to be told for our own good. Right, let's go to the Mother Mary, and then it might be for my own good to kind of get off to bed soon. It's 109. Take it easy. Now, Lucy, that's all I do is take it easy. With Cadbury's Caramel. Let's get a message for the divine counterparts. Let's see what the Mother Mary wants to say about this current situation that's at hand. I've got this stitch in my belly. In my side, I should say. I've got a stitch. Dismiss. Okay. Don't focus on the pain. Well, there's a stitch in my side. We've got Our Lady of Starting Over. Our Lady of Starting Over. Card number 29. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Our Lady of Starting Over. Soon it will be time to leave something behind you. I know that you may grieve this loss, even when you know deep within that it is for the best to let it go. Allow me to nourish you with the courage you need and the realization that this change is happening so that you can flourish and thrive. Your growth serves the growth of others too. You shall not cause loss or harm to that which you are releasing. All moves in my grace. Surrender your fear and doubt and trust in my unconditional loving grace for all things. All situations have their purpose, but new purpose is calling you forward now. Even though it might be unfamiliar territory that you are feeling attracted towards, don't try to hide from it or avoid it. The Mother is guiding you, telling you that this is indeed the right way forward. The timing may already be happening or will be happening soon. There is no need to force things, for you will know when it is time to move on. Yet this oracle tells you, if it doesn't feel like time yet, it soon will. What will this moving on look like? It could be literal, as in the end of a relationship or business arrangement, or a change in where you live. It could be a letting go of an old identity or belief system, or it may even be the releasing of a set of limitations that you placed on yourself because you thought that those limitations were appropriate for your age, your role in life, or some other reason, and now you are questioning that. Our Lady of Starting Over comes with guidance to forgive and live and let live. Guidance to feel all your emotions and to make peace as honestly as you can with whatever has transpired. Not to be good, but to be free. Remember that people act according to their consciousness and wounds, perhaps doing the best that they can in the circumstance, but still not being very skillful or aware. They may cause harm, but you can move past this, even if pain was inflicted upon you personally. In time, with the Mother's help, you'll feel acceptance and peace through cultivating an awareness that they must have a reason for acting in that way, and their reason has nothing to do with you and everything to do with their own consciousness and wounding. How you respond to the pain of the past is what is relevant to your own growth now. Our Lady of Starting Over arises when you need help to put the past, especially a painful past, to rest. You are entering into a time when the loving Mother's support will be helpful as you step onto a new path. She says that you are entitled to be free from all that has been. Free to treat each and every moment as a completely fresh start, so as to release guilt and shame, and to feel empowered to choose now based on what is in your heart. She says that her heart is larger than all your past suffering or confusion. So trust in her to help love you through this transition and support you in starting over now. All is well, beloved. Do not worry or fear. You can trust the flow of your life, and when you need to take a step, when the timing is right, deep within, with the Mother's helpful assistance, you will know when to act and what to do. If you have been praying for a new start, but are yet to feel that it is happening, this oracle comes with this special message for you. Your new beginning is on its way to you now. Stay in faith of your heart and trust in the Mother's divine timing for you. Then, wasn't sure if I was going to burp, hiccup. Anyway, there are some final connections, communications, and resolutions that need to happen for the current life phase to be completed karmically. It won't be long now, and soon you will be ready and free to move on with a fresh start and a refreshed heart. This is a beautiful reading. Let me ease, let me end, let me read and end with this healing process and affirmation. I was going to kind of skip it, but no, we're not going to do this. Hi, Mark. Mark, I'm just going now. Hi, guys. I found you live again. Yeah. Mark, I've been on for 1 hour and 25 minutes, 18 seconds, and it's 0116. And my eyes are getting a little bit heavy. We gonna be all right? Of course we are. We're going to be all right. This I know. God got a plan, and the plan is still the plan. The plan's big. Oh, that one makes sense. A conversation I was having earlier. I can't tell you just yet. But it's plans for, well, it's plans. We'll all enjoy the plans, okay? But they were big. They were big. And I get now that why I'm needing to do them. I look tired. My eyes been like this for days. Well, I'm not going to blame it on the DMs. It's my divine masculine energy within, Mark. I've got to try and find a way to actually kind of get that under control and not allow the energy to drain me so much. It's my own doing. It's cool. I take responsibility for it. Just allowing the masculines to kind of pull my energy down. But I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming my own receptivity to it and how it can affect me. So I'm on it in the morning when I wake up, like proper aware now. I sleep good now. I didn't sleep in 2020. Did you pass it over? Okay, I'm not allowed to blame you. Okay. I found it difficult to sleep in 2021. I'm not even sure how many actually nights sleep. I might have had about 2-3 nights sleep this year. So I tell you, when I got the best night's sleep was when actually I ditched like technology for like 48 hours. So I didn't actually have my phone. So I didn't even pick up my phone. I just put it away for 2 days. Didn't go on YouTube. And I managed to listen to my Abraham Hicks cruise recording. It's about 16 hours long. And I was reading as well. And I got loads of other stuff done. So you need, I need some of your medicine. Tincture. Okay. We've all lifted your spirits. That's what we're here for. To realise we're not alone. And well, if I'm kind of like good to take responsibility for it, guys, how like the masculine energy can, get to me, then yeah, I'm sure you guys are the same. Let me do this, leave you with this healing process and affirmation. See before you a woman gazing at you with love and kindness in her eyes and golden light flaming above her being. She looks lit up from within. As you gaze at her, you see that she gestures to a sacred golden red heart at her heart center. Within that sacred heart is a flaming red fire, burning bright. She invites you now to surrender into the fire of her heart anything that you want or need to let go of in order to start over. You may consciously know what this is and see yourself tossing it into the fire of her burning sacred heart. You may not consciously know what it is that you need to release, in which case you can simply imagine dark grey smoke pouring from your body and mind and soul into her heart fire and being burned away. Stay with this process for several breaths or however long feels good for you. Don't worry if you cannot visualize clearly. Even just intending that this happens is enough. And when you are ready, complete your practice with the following affirmation. Our Lady is starting over, Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally. Assist me in letting go. Assist me in starting afresh within myself and in my physical life now that I may best resonate with your path of love and through your divine grace and my own free will. This is so. Wow. Full plant. Okay. I'm not going to read out what Mark's. Well, I can read out because KB was asking about CBD, and Mark puts KB full plant brackets CBD only does not do a bloody thing. Listen to the professional. He knows his stuff. Yes, a sacred plant. And on that note, I'm going to love you all, guys. Never leave you. Okay, and I feel like it's a Monday. Night, Lucy, sleep good. I will, darling. I will. Thank you. I don't even think about it anymore, whether or not, oh, am I going to have a good night's sleep? It's just like, okay. So it's just like having a little kid again, like a baby. You know, you just like, you never kind of really, it's like that, a newborn stage, isn't it? So, but as divine masculines, they're like, it feels like they've been through their rebirth. And so I think we just got into the habit of kind of carrying this heaviness, but it's like they're not even in that. That's just us dwelling in it now. Oh, get a good sleep. I'll be thinking about you and tucking you in. Do you know what? That is really, it's like not wrong that you've said that, Mark, but that is so relevant to how actually I felt last night. This is how I felt. I felt like I was royalty and I was being tucked in to bed by the angels, and they're like, come on, Lucy, now lay down, go to sleep. And it felt like everyone was tucking me in, like all my guardian angels. So I so get that, Mark, that you would put, get a good sleep. I'll be thinking about you and tucking you in. And that's as it. Too cute, yeah. It's lovely. That's like the divine masculine energy coming through, taking care of us feminines. And so thank you, Mark. It's just beautiful. It's not like, for me, when I'm going to sleep, it's like, oh, it's just a beautiful experience. Group hug. Come here, guys. Group hug. You best be hugging me, that side. Group hug. Did you hug me all? Did you hug me all? All of me. We are. I hope this little session's helped you guys out, although little, 1 hour, 33 minutes and 3 seconds. Okay. I like to talk, that's for sure. Okay, well, I need to like to rest as well. I do like to rest. So I will catch up with you guys. Hugs to everyone, right back at you. And I'll catch up with you guys a bit later on. In the morning, early afternoon. Oh, who knows? Look, we don't know, do we, until the morning arrives. So I'm pleased that I've done this reading. Let's finish off like kind of with knowing the deal, rather than you just wondering what's going on. Okay. Hi, Gal. Snug as a bug in a rug. Sleeping dreams. I know what you meant. Oh, I even read it as a bug. Snug as a big in a rug. Dream big. Oh, I have very big dreams, seriously. And very worldwide big. Okay. I love you all dearly. I'll catch up with you soon. Thank you for joining me. And sweet dreams, safe travels, lots and lots of love. Comforting hugs and kisses. And we shall leave it there. Night, guys. Much love. Bye for now.